You suck at cooking, yeah, you totally suck.
Shepherd's pie, also known as English lasagna or potatoes on chili, is a hot layered savory stacked stew you can have for dinner. While shepherd's pie is a delicious meal, shepherd's pie is the formula used to calculate the circumference of sheep. We're gonna start by dicing this giant ass onion finely. You don't need an onion this big, but also YOLO. The carrot, also known as the ground dagger, is the original pendulum, which can tell you whether or not you should do something. Should I invest in Bitcoin? Looks like a yes. So we'll obliterate a carrot or two with a food smithereener, and we'll alliterate some good gracious gosh darn golly good garlic. Put some olive grease in the pan, add in the onion, add in the carrot, Wangjangle this on medium for a couple minutes until the onion is softened, then get that garlic in there. Then I'm going to shepherd the veggies into a ring of fire and add in the beef. Now, English shepherd's pie is made with lamb, but if you're eating the lamb, were you actually being a good shepherd? I don't think so. Add in some flavor enhancing crystals, aka salt, and some pepper. We'll let that brown and break it up with the veggies on the edges, watching jealously from the sidelines. And once that's pretty brown, we can have it rejoin the flock. Now we'll add in a tin of tomato glue, a tablespoon of Worcestershire sauce, a tablespoon of red wine vinegestishire sauce, and the classic flavors of rosemary, and a pinch of thyme. If you soak these two herbs together in water, you get shepherd's cologne. I like using the dry stuff because whenever I buy a fresh herb, I use it once and then it just rots. So don't sleep on dead herbs. Dead herbs are awesome. Wangjangle this completely and then add in a cup of broth. This is veggie broth, but you can use beef broth, chicken broth, barguest or grindelow broth when in season. Now head outside into the wilderness and harvest a naturally occurring pea-sicle. Now I'm going to dethaw my pea-sicle and then throw those in there. And then I'll pop out the apple corn and add some of that in there. Then we'll Wangjangle that together until we get shepherd's slop. Come to think of it, this would make an amazing sloppy joe, aka the sloppy shepherd. Nobody likes peeling potatoes unless you're some sort of masochist. Whoa, look at that one. It's like a jug of potato moonshine. One of my two favorite shines. Instead of peeling the potatoes, what you can do is put a slice around the center, grip it firmly, and then just leave those skins on because potassium is good for you. We'll punch these into somewhat even geometrical chunks. Then we'll make an ocean hot tub and whoa, don't do that. Also don't do this. Also use a bigger pot. Also don't fill it so high. Also we'll ladle some of that out of there. But aside from that, it's perfect and awesome, and we'll cook these until fork o'clock because the fork is the ultimate determiner of doneness. We'll drain these and throw them back in the empty hot tub. Then we'll add a chunk of salted butter and some milk or cream. Give those a good fang-jangling, and then we'll add in some grana padano, which is just bootleg parmesan, and a bit of garlic powder. And mang-jangle until you've got fluffy starch clouds. Now we'll take out a baking dish and put the slop downstairs. And then we'll put on a layer of starch frosting up top, add on some more dairy sprinkles, undo's on 370 fundo, and we'll put that in for around 20 to 30 minutes until the top starts to brown. And once you've got this nice golden crust, you can let this cool off for a bit before serving, and this should be enough for 4 shepherds or 2 sheep, depending on the circumference of your sheep.